This is Tasha from Travelandtash, and today I'm giving you an update on my keto book. So my keto book has taken me a lot longer than I ever anticipated. And I want to talk about some of the lessons that I've learned about myself as I'm at the end of my journey. I'm very, very close to the end of my journey of writing this particular book. And so there's a few things that I would like to share with you if you are somebody that's considering writing a recipe book, or just in general, if you're a book writer and you want to get tidbits of information that might be useful as an author, as an early or new author. So, first of all, I'm going to say that this project has been a lot larger than I ever expected. First of all, the research itself, figuring out what to put into my content, took a long time, way longer than I ever thought, because essentially this is a recipe book filled with a collection of basically favorite recipes that cater to my particular tastes as somebody that has grown up in a European Mediterranean family, Spanish mother, British father, somebody that's also lived in North America that has North American tastes for food as well, that is currently living in Asia and has some Asia tastes as well, particularly Indian food. And so as a result, my recipe book is a reflection of my personal tastes. And of course, it being a keto diet book, it's essentially a combination of borrowing recipes from established authors who cook a lot themselves, and also essentially a combination of actually figuring out what exactly is keto. Why is it useful? Why does it work? Why do people bother with it? And why is it so popular in America right now? So this book has been essentially a combination of understanding and being able to impart to readership what exactly keto is, how it works, presenting the recipes that I have chosen as my preferred recipes according to my taste, and then also a situation of taking on help. I incorporated help from my friend Geoff, who's a chef in Victoria in BC in Canada. I've also enlisted help from my sister Vivien, who essentially has begun doing the recipes, making the recipes and photographing them. And also my friend Gaizka, who's getting on board for the project as well. He's also loves cooking and taking photographs of his culinary results. And so I've discovered that sometimes when you take on a project, you really cannot do everything yourself. Even if usually you are a very hands-on author or writer, you have to take on help. Because if you try to do everything yourself, it can be quite difficult. Anyway, what this has kind of taught me, this whole experience, is learning what my passion is. And that even though I love eating, I'm not the best at writing about it. I'm not the best at describing food, and essentially writing recipes or rewriting recipes and presenting my favorite recipes is just not my forte. I prefer writing about travel. I prefer writing about communication and relationships and human interactions and why we do what we do and who we are, and essentially imparting my experience about my discovery of myself, and and figuring out who I am and what I want. And for me, these things give me energy. These things take precedence. And so I've learned that even though writing a keto recipe book can actually it can be a lot of fun, especially toward the end stages of it when it's all starting to come together, and particularly when you're organizing photographers and you're just tying all the loose ends up. That part is really fun. At the same time, I've realized that as a writer, this is not my highest passion. Anyway, I've appreciated this experience because I've learned something from it. I do know that my next book is very, very, very likely going to be about communication. I love understanding how we understand each other. And anyway, my bottom point is that even if you've realized that a project is not your forte, it's not your strength, there's no reason to give up, especially if you have that support from other people that that help you. They're like, yes, I do want to come on board with your project. I am going to help you. I'm going to let me know what it is that I can do to help you out with your project. And that encouragement is so much. It means so much. And anyway, I hope that you got some nuggets of wisdom from my experience with writing this, and I'll be sure to share more updates on my keto book when I'm closer to publishing it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to leave some social links in below to my travelandtash channels. I'm on travelandtash.com, my website, and also my social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I'm on there as travelandtash, so you can find me easily. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the bell button and subscribe if you like my channel, if you like my content. Take care. Bye.